Okay, hello, and welcome to this snowstorm update. And it is still snowing across the area, and we have some snow totals. And one thing that we noticed is that the east end is not getting much of a break. We thought maybe this rain would come in and kind of hold the totals down, but the rain snow line is kind of off just south of the east end, and it is now looks like it is starting to switch to snow in Ocean County as the storm is pivoting through. So we're going to put this in motion here, and you'll be able to see what we're talking about here with the storm pivoting. So you see heavy snow over Suffolk County, a little lighter over Nassau. Oh, this is the now the future radar here, but you can sort of see that we're not changing over. So the snow will continue, and this is just pivoting, and it'll pivot. This will actually, as this moves up, this part will move down. So let's look at the latest radar from the Weather Service as well. Let's go to this first. Actually, let's go to the latest snowfall totals here. Okay, and I'm not going to go over the whole area right now, but you can see a lot of areas well over a foot already, especially northern New Jersey. But we're looking at Long Island and New York in general. And the Bronx has 9.7. Bay Ridge in Brooklyn has a foot already. Seaford already 14 inches. That was as of 1 p.m. So South Shore not getting any less. New Hyde Park 12.5 inches. So everybody's pretty much reaching a foot. These are earlier numbers. And the city, Central Park, over a foot already, 13.3 inches in Manhattan already. And for Queens, we've got 12.5 in Belrose, Bayside 12.2 inches as well, and LaGuardia 10 inches. And Richmond County, Todd Hill 12 inches, Rockland County 10.5. Spring Valley. Suffolk also, no break for a place like Mastic, 12.6 inches. Manaville, 12.3 inches. Bayshore, 12 inches. Sayville, 11.8. And the 8.7 at Islip was at 12.51. So they have a little less in western Suffolk, believe it or not, and a little more actually east in some parts. So, but these numbers are all over the place because some of them were taken earlier. Westchester also, Bronxville, 13 inches. So, these numbers are going to continue to increase. They're going to continue to go up as we deal with this storm here. Let me go to the weather and hazards map. You can see we already have some wind gusts also reported here. 48 mile an hour wind gust at JFK. So north-northeast wind at 33, gusting to 48. Looking at Farmingdale, gust up to 39. 0.75 mile visibility there. Islip got a gust at 44, and we got moderate snow there and blowing snow too, because when the winds pick up like this, snow is going to blow around a little bit as well. You can see same thing here as well as the Brescia Airport, gust up to 45 and light snow. So definitely rough conditions out there again for travel and. Here's the National Weather Service radar. You can see here in the bottom. It's funny when I put it up here like this. It's you see it's actually gotten a little bit lighter. There's an area of lighter precipitation now that has developed over western Nassau. So this is that dry slot that was being indicated by the other by the HRRR model. But still, we got plenty of snow already over most areas over a foot, and we still get more. As time goes on. The railroad's still running, but a lot of extreme delays everywhere, including the Babylon branch, hours late. I don't know why they haven't suspended service yet. Because, all right, no, they are going to suspend service. They are going to temporarily suspend service on all Long Island railroads. Yeah, they need to, and this is the list of final trains, because they need to. So westbound, the last train's 3:05 from Babylon. 250 from Far Rockaway, 313 from Hempstead, 110 from Port Jefferson due to Huntington at 2:01, 3:10 p.m. from Huntington due to Penn Station at 4:16, and 3:23 from Long Beach due to Penn Station 4:20, 3:23 from Long Beach due to Penn Station 420. Montauk Branch 2 p.m. from Spionk due in Babylon 3. 2:14 from Oyster Bay due to Jamaica 3:10. 3:11 Port Washington due in Penn Station 3:56. On the Ronkonkoma branches, the 2:31 from Ronkonkoma due in Penn Station at 3:51, and the 12:03 from Greenport due to Ronkonkoma at 1:26. And the West Hempstead branch 2:51 p.m. from West Hempstead due Valley Stream. So eastbound it's the 2:21 p.m. from Penn due to Babylon. 2:20. I'll just read the time departure from Penn. 3:23 from Atlantic. 2:45 p.m. from Atlantic on the Hempstead branch. 2:34 p.m. from Penn Station. Huntington and the 2:52 from Huntington to Port Jeffs. Long Beach 2:45 p.m. from Penn due to Long Beach 3:42. Montauk 12:10 from Jamaica due in Montauk 2:53. To the 2:41 train from Jamaica due to Spionk at 4:22. The 2:18 from Babylon due to Patchogue at 2:48. 3 p.m. from Jamaica to Oyster Bay. 3:18 from Penn due to Port Washington 4:05. And the 2:12, and actually this has all happened already, so I don't know why I'm wasting time reading it. 2:12 from Penn is the last. The 2:12 Ronkonkoma train out of Penn would be the last one. All right. So again, excuse me, travel conditions are really rough out there. So it's not, you don't really want to be outside. And we have some power outages. We just had a little blink about 10 minutes ago here in Mineola. It just blinked on and off briefly. This is last updated at 2:51. So we'll see if that number is probably going to go up. And right now we have not a huge amount of power outages, just some scattered small ones, but the winds are picking up, and that's going to cause some issues. It just went up there, 1,259. That's the latest that we have right now as far as power outages go, and that number is going to climb. So let's go take a look at the. Let's see. Look at the cameras here. We'll look around and we'll see what it looks like around the area. And I really just don't want to go out there. I'm sorry. I know. Sometimes I take videos in storms, but not this year. Well, not this time. I mean, it's not like we're seeing whiteout conditions, really. I mean, it's just that the snow has been going for so long already. We've been snowing at a decent clip for over 12 hours already. And, it adds up, Here's what it looks like there. And so you still got some light to moderate snow going on. That's what it looks like in Carl Place. Now, it looks like the heavier snow is over Suffolk County. So let's look at that one. It doesn't mean it's coming down. The camera just has snow on it. That's what it looks. Yeah, it's coming down heavier in Suffolk County for sure. So as you head out east, let's go out to. Oh, they changed the camera. Oh, did they change that camera? Yeah, let's use this one. So you can see. I'm not even going to bother with New Jersey because their cameras don't even work, most of them. At least New York does a better job with that, right? Some things we do a better job with. This is one of them. This site is much nicer than the New Jersey site, too, for traffic. So you can see here, there are a few cars on the road, but again, everything's snow-covered pretty much, and it's still snowing. So now we go to the models, and we'll just look at the models briefly and look and see what the HRRR has as far as. I'm not going to bother with the GFS right now. I mean, we can look at it. It still has that rain change occurring tonight, by the way. And then we're still dealing with precipitation tomorrow, light precipitation. And it finally doesn't pull away until Wednesday. So let's go look at the HRRR, shall we? And that'll be the 18Z run of the HRRR. So let's go ahead and look at that. So you'll see here that still wants to bring that light mix in. And I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to get a light mix starting probably in a few hours, and then we're going to get this break. That's the break right there for overnight, and then the low just directly sits over us, so we still have chances of precipitation on Tuesday. And then look at that, it kind of moves away again, almost looks like a loop-de-loop, and then we get a little more snow on the backside, so we could get a couple of inches maybe right there. I will check the 12-hour check the 12-hour snowfall. This doesn't have 12-hour snowfall. Darn. This is the total, so we'll just have to see if the total goes up. Actually, yeah, this is from the, this is from now. So, yeah, it actually gives us another, on the back side, another 7 inches. So, yeah, like I said, this is going to be a long-duration event, and that's what makes it such an unusual event. So, again, New Jersey not getting that much of it, but, again, it gives us more. It gives us more. So let's look at the NAM as well. This is the NAM to 18Z. We only have out till 27 hours. You can see, look at how much more snow it gives us. So as we go into Tuesday, you still may have difficult travel conditions. It looks like it adds most of that snow on. Actually, most of that snow occurs tonight. It doesn't really add any more on for us. That's the NAM. This is going through 21Z Tuesday. So I mean, I don't think there'll be any once this lets up. I don't think we'll see a ton of snow on that backside. But it could be enough to accumulate maybe several more inches, perhaps. But here's what looks like, again, the heavy snow and then the rain, maybe a little bit of a mix. And then we go back over to a little light snow for the day on Tuesday. So this thing slowly pulls away, and you can see it almost looks like it has 2 centers to it as well. So really interesting storm. That's all I got to say. As far as lightning goes, let's go look for the lightning. Let's see if we have any lightning out there. Oh no, I don't have it in the favorites, right? It's easy just to type it up, do it this way. There was a ton of lightning off last night, and still a lot of lightning in this area, but there was a lot of lightning last night off the southeast coast. But I don't see any lightning by us. So I don't know if anyone's had any thunder snow. I don't see any here. Like I said, it's not like we're getting huge snowfall rates. It's just because it's lasting so long. So let's go look at one other thing. Just kind of remember what I want to look at here. Back to the weather and hazards map. Yes, the marine. These wind gusts out on the water. This buoy here got a wind gust northeast, 45 miles an hour, gusting to 58 with 18.7 foot waves. So you're getting really high wave heights too. By the way, that, like I said, that's going to be a problem for the coast as well. With these waves, I'm mainly focused on Long Island in this update, so I'm not going to talk much about New Jersey. Well, even though they are slowly switching over to snow, most of the action is over our area, so they're not getting. You can see, according to that, not a whole lot going on in Tom's River. Actually, most of the action is over Long Island. So there's a 57 mile an hour wind gust. This is at the top of the Stony Brook Hospital building. So they have a wind gust of 57 miles an hour up there. So yeah, and this buoy here has got a wind gust. It's reporting 39 degrees. So you can see offshore the temperatures are above freezing. That's where it's raining. 18.4 foot waves, northeast wind gusting to 54 miles an hour. So these winds are really picking up. And we're going to be in the strongest winds from now until, say, maybe 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I think. Maybe then they'll start backing off a little bit, maybe. But I'll keep you updated on that. And hopefully we don't make these power outage numbers too much higher, because that's nothing. Nobody really wants that on a cold day like this. We're going to go to power outage and just look at this for a minute and see. Looks like New Jersey has 4,000 outages. Let's see which counties. Ocean County has 2,712, so looks like there is some outages in Ocean County. Well, I guess we will have to maybe look at the JCP&L outage map. Let's look at New York. Not too bad. For the whole state, 1,565. And most of the outages on Long Island are in Suffolk County, so 1,142. Suffolk County being the hardest hit with the power outage situation right now. So actually, let me go back to the PSEG map here for a moment. We'll look at it again one more time before I wrap this update up. So most of them are in Suffolk County. There's probably one large one in Suffolk County. So I don't see a lot on this map here. It might be out east. Oh, yeah, it is. Hamptons. Yeah, there's an outage in Bridgehampton. A couple of large ones. This is probably all linked into one, probably. Fairly large one there, and also in as we head out toward little parts of East Hampton there, and some in Montauk too as well. Yeah, there's some outages in Montauk too. So the East End seems to be good. It's because the winds are worse there, so they're probably getting hit harder. And the winds over here are very high compared to everybody else. They're getting very high winds. And let's look at this observation here for a minute. I'm surprised. These observations are understated. I think the winds are worse than this over here, especially with that buoy offshore there, 54-mile-an-hour wind gusts. But I think that's going to wrap things up for now. Another update for you on the storm later as we watch the storm continue. But it looks like the worst of the heaviest of the snow may be starting to wind down in a few hours. But we're not out of the woods yet, not by a long shot. So keep you posted on all this. And I'm just hoping that we can start maybe starting to get things running again tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you for watching.